This your boy Crispy. Aussie G is taking just a little break, and we got Murph back on the ones and twos. How you doing? How you doing, Murph?
Doing good, doing good.
Oh shoot! The man has a voice. I hear you. I hear you. Everything's been good. The whole week's been good to you.
Yes, sir. Staying busy, keeping
Yes.
positive, good vibes.
For real, bro. All right, yeah. I'm sorry, guys, that we ended up missing one episode. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're back at it with episode 5. We still got a whole bunch of stuff to do. We're improving episode by episode, so please bear with us. You know it's all love, and we know that love is coming our way too. So just be prepared. We're gonna have a few things set up, so just check out the Instagram page and the Facebook page. It's Irrational Therapy. So let's get on to the show. We got my man Drake back into the headlines. He ended up listening to this thing in a recording session, and one of the lyrics pointed out that Kylie Jenner is just a little side piece to his arsenal. I want to know, Drake, what happens whenever you have every girl that you could ever want and all the money that you have doesn't equate to happiness? So what does make him happy? All I know is that I wasn't impressed with his last album. And I know it was just a bunch of throwaways. Probably kept like 2 of them. The rest I threw away. But I know my man Future dropped a fucking album. My man Future dropped heat. I already told y'all last week, man. Drake and Future, they have some chemistry. And last time this happened, I don't know if y'all are like, if y'all remember or whatnot. The last time these two guys dropped, they dropped a duet album together. They started singing together. Bro, we got What a Time to Be Alive 2 coming out. First to hear this, motherfuckers. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, but for real, I really think that thing is going to be coming out pretty soon because all the hints are pointing out to it. That snippet that Kylie Jenner was being talked about and whatnot, I think it had a Future voice in it. So I don't see why not. What do you think, Murph? Well, what do you think about everything with the whole Drake and Kylie?
I mean, I just think it's a little bit crazy because it's just like, first of all, if I were in her shoes, it's Drake we're dealing with. But like, if I were in her shoes, I'd be pretty PO'd. Like, the fuck?
You be PO'd?
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Like,
You say you cop out?
I would cop the fuck out. Like, I don't know. It's just like he was kind of slipping on that one, I feel like. But I'm just trying to think of it from her perspective too.
I hear that, bro.
We play NBA players. Yeah.
It's the NBA player one, right?
Yeah.
Drake's no NBA player, but he owns an NBA organization. He's partnership with that shit. And I feel what it is, he's not a player. So he doesn't have what it takes to get Kylie. I think that's what it is, bro. I think if Drake was a basketball player, Kylie would snatch Drake up. Yeah, something along those lines, bro. So on to the next subject.
On to the next one.
We ended up getting 69. They ended up kicking his ass off the Billboard, bro. They had him on the Billboard website last week. Now his page is non-existent. Well, it's weird because he got his record ended up getting charted number 3. He ended up battling against Billboard over Instagram, crying over his number 3 song, Goomba, because Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande ended up releasing their song. And outperformed his song and boosted to #1, debuted, he was upset because out of nowhere at the end of the week, it just showed that JB and AG ended up making so much. I forget how much units they ended up selling, but they strategized it that they weren't going to release the numbers until the end of the week. And Justin Bieber ended up making that clear in his tweet, saying that it's called strategy. I'm not quite sure how it's beneficial or if it even is, but I mean,
I was just about to say myself, like, you know, how is 6ix9ine even doing his math? You know what I mean?
either
I don't understand, like, where this kid getting the numbers from, and
well, I think it's his label's pissed off as well
more than anything.
because he ended up signing a $10 million contract. And I'm pretty sure his label, he was basically negotiating that he was going to get this #1. Probably he didn't have to get a #1, but if he did get a #1, he would have a nice incentive. And he probably wanted that. He spent a lot of money already. He already moved so many times. I know moving ain't a thing, but he's gonna realize that money's gonna come and go.
And unfortunately, I'm not trying to wish ill upon anybody, but dude's gonna probably have to learn the hard way.
What, like go broke or die?
Shit, either.
She go back to jail, but to be honest, I don't think he's scared of going back to jail.
I don't think that's his main concern, bro. I really don't think so.
He's like, I'll be back. Best thing we could do right now is just be entertained. Don't take this kid seriously.
What's crazy too is you got a lot of kids out there, younger kids too, that look up to this guy. You know what I mean?
He's still a kid, bro.
He's still, yeah.
Like he's still being childish and shit. Like I know there's always a line. And I know that people think that he's a genius, this and that, but he ain't the one, bro.
He's not. I was just about to say, not all there, bro.
Bro, your boy had a crazy week. Your boy fell down some stairs. Your boy carried a ladder up a staircase and fell. Busted his ass.
Busted your ass, bro. Talk to me.
Bro. I was not happy. All right. I'm gonna be straight up.
Straight up.
I'm not gonna tell you where I was. I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was walking up the stairs. I had some slippery slippers on. And this chick had wooden floors. I start going up the stairs with something heavy. And then I had to bring it back down. And when I brought it back down, bro, it kept hitting the wall. So I was trying, like the staircase was pretty narrow and whatnot. So I was trying to be careful, trying not to hit the wall. And it was an L-shaped staircase. And whenever I hit that corner, I slipped. Bro, whatever I was holding hit like the window. That shit had like a nice blind for the window. That shit got ruined. I busted my ass. Like the ladder is straight on me, bro.
No.
I couldn't move.
You're in pain? How did it feel?
Bro, I couldn't move. Nah, I couldn't move. But the chick ended up she seen me, she like got it off me. Bro, I don't nah, that shit was like a movie. I was like, yo, like, why can't I lift this shit right now? I can't even like. And she was like, hey, don't even worry about anything. Like, I just want to make sure you're good. I was like, yeah, let me walk this off, yo. Like, I don't know.
At least she was caring about you.
Bro, she definitely cared about me. But uh nah, that thing was crazy though. Like, I'm so fortunate that I'm good. I'm so fortunate that we ended up fixing that thing that I broke, and everybody's happy. I didn't get any bruises. I couldn't run for like 2 days, but I'm back at it. I'm fine, bro. I'm a beast.
You
Dog,
thought it'd be all right.
it's like when I got stabbed, bro. I was like, dog, people get attacked by tigers. People get attacked by fucking bears. I'm over here getting stabbed by a fucking cat claw. So no matter what, I'll be all right. Like, even though I busted my ass, there's still fighters out there in the UFC
Hell yeah.
taking everything, bro. So, man,
If they can do it, you can do it, bro.
hell yeah, dog. I'm so sorry, guys, that I ain't got no UFC news. One thing that I did hear was uh they're having football, having some soccer over there on the other side of the world, and they had an audienceless game, and I thought that was pretty weird. I mean, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be the normal, but it's gonna be all right. I ended up getting a haircut finally.
Uh-oh.
Everybody asked what they ended up doing for precaution. They didn't have me wear a mask. They
Did they do
didn't.
anything special?
They were wearing a mask and they were wearing gloves like they always do.
Yeah.
But
Did they
nothing.
have like a maximum capacity?
They did. They ended up. There was probably 4 people in the lobby and 6 people that they were cutting. And whenever anybody came in, they had to wait inside of the car. Like, the barber that was cutting my hair would stop real quick, let them know, hey, it's only gonna be 10 people in the lobby, but if you want to just wait in your car, I'll make sure to go get you, and we could continue the process. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah,
So
I see him. I see him.
yeah, my mom ended up getting her nails, and my homegirl Steph got her nails shot. Shout out Steph. Steph by Nails by the D's. She had to get the plexiglass to shield from the customer to the nail tech.
Like the stuff they're using at the gas stations?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
dang.
they had a little slot where they inserted their nails, and they'll get them done. At first, they have to wash their hands, wear masks. They have the plexiglass, and the other chick, she sanitized everything. I believe she sanitizes all the seats after every person. Like, they're
They
going,
got a whole process then behind. But that's a good thing.
bro. Even schools, bro. I seen that there were, like, whenever they do reopen, they're gonna have strict guidelines.
I know, like, and while we're talking about schools, I just kind of feel bad for like shout out to the seniors in high school of 2020. Uh,
Hey,
a lot of them out there, some of them
shout
aren't
out
gonna
to y'all, yo.
be.
Congratulations. Y'all fucking deserve it. I don't give a fuck if we in a pandemic right now. Fucking celebrate. Turn up, bro. Y'all waited all your lives for this shit. And it ain't over yet. This shit's just the beginning.
Just the beginning. It's just getting there. But my brother's high school just decided that they are gonna have a graduation, but how they're doing it is we have to all pull up in our vehicles and we have to watch them graduate from our car.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a different method, but I mean, at the same time, I guess they're keeping people safe.
You said
But
it's gonna be in the school?
gonna be at the school, but I think about it like that, like they want to keep people safe in that sense, like not going into the auditorium, but they're letting people go in malls. They're letting everyone go in Walmart. So why aren't they letting the students graduate? I don't know. It just
Yeah, I feel
it's
what
a
you're
touchy
saying.
it's a touchy subject, but
It's like a Broadway. You're more close together. You're not 6 feet apart. But then again, at Walmart, you're not 6 feet apart. But you can be, I guess. But like when you're watching a show, you can't be unless they just move people 6 feet apart. But dog, yeah, you won't be able to host everybody.
you wouldn't. So, I mean,
That's
I guess
just yeah, that's just sad. They need to
it just sucks overall, but
like this shit would have been perfect. It was if it was 100 years ago when it was the Spanish flu. There was a whole bunch of fields back then that they could have just did it at, bro. Like, didn't they do it back in fields back in the day?
back in the day, yeah,
Yeah, like they did everything in fields. Fucking play football. Yeah,
weddings, yeah.
man, we need fields.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
I don't know if it's the last one,
Uh-oh.
but we're getting some justice served to our man Ahmaud Arbery, the man that was recording the incident of his shooting while Ahmaud Arbery was on his jog when he was gunned down innocently because they thought that he was a robber from previous days ago. They ended up doing the investigation and they ended up charging the guy that was recording the whole incident. So the family and the friends, everybody that has been supportive of this incident, celebrate, yo. Fuck this mother. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. This is a really good thing. I'm so happy that things are coming around and these things are being publicized because back in the day there wasn't a camera, there wasn't a high def uh, recorder that you could videotape, pull out your pocket, and witness these cops beating innocent people for no reason. So we're headed towards the right direction. I'm not saying let's not be real, but let's do what we got to do and not let people stand in our way. We got to break down those borders. But my daughter Rashawn, you got any other words for our listeners?
All in all, I guess while we're on this subject, I mean, as you were saying, just to kind of piggyback, I feel like we all just kind of have to play our part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Just as citizens of, we live in this beautiful country and, you know, lots of countries don't have it like we do. So we just need not take that for granted and, just show the next person that love, that extra hand. And um, like, I mean, while we're on this subject, you've heard about the killing that happened right here in our own backyard, right? The other day on Sunday, there was a shooting. Uh, one of the kids that I used to go to high school with, and it's unfortunate because this was probably one of the nicest kids that you could ever meet, and
I did hear about that, man.
yeah, been all over some like just profiling. You know what I mean? So just got to keep your heads up and stay aware.
Shout out his name. Shout out his name.
Shout out to Terrence.
Hey, Terrence. Woo, woo, woo. We will always live by you, bro. I didn't know you. A lot of motherfuckers knew you that I knew, but he looked like he was a great spirit. He looked like he didn't deserve what came to him. But one thing that I told you, bro, when you living, expect death. I'm sorry, but I've went through me and you both, bro. This life ain't nothing to play with.
Ain't
So
nothing.
nah, but G shit, bro. Live your life. Like if you want to run a business, run that business. But don't forget why you're running it. Don't forget what makes you happy. Don't be a hamster in the wheel. But don't be a rat either. Even celebrate your smallest accomplishments, because then you lose focus on what really matters. Because, bro, I feel like people don't do that.
Nah, it's just not normal.
So with that being said, we reached 100 downloads. Woo!
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh,
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
woo! Wow. We have listeners in the UK. We have listeners up in France. We really appreciate y'all. All the listeners in the US, all of our listeners, thank you so much for everything y'all do. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for listening every week. We're pushing 3. Pushing 3. We got this shit. All right.
We got.
And that was the end of the episode. I'm your boy Crispy Chris. Your boy Murph on the ones and twos. Like I said, Ozzy G will be back next week, next Monday, for a brand new episode. I hope y'all found y'all bliss on this episode. We'll catch y'all next week. And we out.